And welcome back to Lemon Citrus Tarot. I hope you guys are all well. Right now I'm just clearing out all energies. We have a special pick a card reading today that has to do with what we need to know right now for our highest and greatest good. Okay? So we have 3 piles to pick from. We have pile number 1, we have pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay? Sorry, my sage stick is... I've been using it a lot recently because I've been guided by spirit to hold a place of protection. So that is what I've been doing. So the sage has been quite necessary for me. Anyway, so I hope you've had enough time to differentiate if you want to go with pile number 1, 2, or 3. Okay? So let's start with pile number 1. Let's take this out of the way. So pile number 1. You were called to pile number 1, and you have the selenite. So there is some sort of clearing right now going on in your life, okay? And with this clearing comes almost this consciousness, so an awakening from your unconscious beliefs, okay, and patterns. So I'm gonna put the selenite right there for now. And I would like to start with the fairies. So, number 1, spiritual teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. Wow, that's beautiful. And then you have perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. So we kind of have this like purple, indigo, blue colors. So there is this crown chakra, throat chakra color range that I'm just seeing right off the bat. And then we surprisingly have son and children. So whoever is seeing this, something involving your connection with children is part of your life purpose. And your son is being watched over and protected. And maybe you don't have a son, but if you do, there's something to do with children here, okay? Or maybe some type of person that you view as, you know, your own, okay? So those are the fairy messages to you right now. So green being the heart chakra, orange being the sacral chakra. I do think that maybe there's something to do with teaching and connecting to your inner child or working with children. And I think right now, especially, Spirit is telling you that you do have this ability to teach, and it's kind of like you have all the tools, you have all the gifts to actually do what you need to do. So let's get into the tarot now. So Spirit is saying, yes, we see that you have been up all night thinking things over, mostly because there is a disconnect or a decision that needs to be made between your head and your heart, okay? And so your head's kind of running in circles, okay? But the thing that Spirit wants to say is like, this is the time to rest, actually. This is the time to really meditate on the things that you really want in your life, because the next couple steps in your life, yes, you're gonna be working hard, but it's gonna be a new journey for you. One that you don't really know how to embark on. But the real message here is to come from a place of your cup's full, you know? And so that's kind of what Spirit wants to tell you right now. And this could be something like, maybe this has to do with someone in, I think some male who's younger is going to come to you with an offer of some sort. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I also have a message. If I had one wish, it would be to see you. And then I also have a couple more. So this is pretty interesting. We have ask for support from your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your friends, and loved ones. And I also have ancestors. So something here, maybe you need to ask support for this new beginning that you're embarking on, okay? And on top of it, I think like right now, maybe really grounding down in earth and getting that like fire energy going might be beneficial for you. You might be an earth sign, you might be a fire sign, or maybe this person, this ancestor, or this your child, or these people that you're going to be interacting with are earth and fire signs. But it could be as simple as just embodying that element. And here we go with this. Have you been up all night? Because so has this person. I dream of you. Where have you been? Wow, that's really nice. But kind of like this big thing is self-worth too. So I do think pile number one, Spirit is urging you onto this new path, this new journey, and to really come to this journey and this new beginning with a vision of love. And I think that like in the beginning it might be tough just because you've never really done this type of stuff before, but I do think it's going to be worth your while in the end. So I hope that resonates, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. All right, let's get this out of the way. Pile number two. Let's move this over here. And pile number two, you picked this beautiful show. You might be a water sign. I know that water signs are usually very, or maybe your moon's in water, but you chose pile number two for a reason, and this is what Spirit has to say to you. So I'm going to start off with your fairy messages. So your desire is within reach. Yay! So have faith as everything is working in your favor. So that's amazing. So Spirit's trying to tell you your desire is within your reach. Not only that, is Spirit's trying to tell you, ask for what you want, because the universe and let the universe and other people know what you need, and it will be received, okay? But Spirit's also urging you to see, who do you need to forgive? As you release old anger and resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So I do think that Spirit's trying to tell you, we are trying to offer you your wishes, your desires, and they are within reach. but there's something that's blocking it right now. And that might be this, who do you need to forgive? And actually, weirdly enough, I'm actually gonna go into my cards that I made, because you, pile number 2, you had the biggest pile of these. So the first card that I got was, no one can make you feel anything. Okay, so maybe there's this person that made you feel a certain way and you need to forgive them. Okay, but that being said, there is this like red light situation, okay, happening. Maybe, and it's like mimicking this, whom do you need to forgive? So I'm gonna put this over here, kind of like, there's something here that you need to do. So, and then I'm actually gonna do, because this is a green card, I'm gonna put all the green cards together. So, ask for what you want, because you already know what you want. You already know the answer, you already know what you want, okay? And like, the universe is asking you to ask them for what you want, because there might be some insecurities that you have on what you want. And that insecurity is kind of giving away your energy. So the universe isn't going to like give it to you if you're not able to receive the energy, right? Because in a way, like, a lot of things are coming for you. So your desire is in reach. Now I'm going to actually put all the purple note cards together, okay? So you have money coming your way. So you desire money and it's coming, okay? And maybe you desire to have healthy eating habits too. And maybe something with your dad is maybe that who you need. Maybe your dad is a person you need to forgive, or maybe, you know, you want to reconnect with your dad, talk with your dad. I don't know what that would be, okay? And then look, another green card. Yes to what you want. So, pile number 2, all I'm saying is, Spirit is saying green light to everything, okay? Everything that you want is going to happen, right? And you just need to let go and let live, okay? So yeah, oh my God, look at this. So, and this is so interesting actually, because I have a couple other cards here. So let's go into the tarot though before we get into the rest of it. We have the Death card. So something in your life has to die, okay? It's no more. Because it's really just holding you back from the things that you want, okay? And it's like, you gotta take that stick of your desires and freaking own it, okay? And be like, this is what I want now. And get that fire energy in. And funnily enough, and then we got the Sun card. So it's like, yes, anything that you want is going to happen for you. And what you want is like, honestly, ultimate fulfillment with your family. And just like being that like, almost like amazing independent woman, just like filled with money, okay? And like something to do with money, like if you want money, like it's in your grasp to get it, okay? And the reason why I'm like, oh, this is so interesting that you got Death, the Death card, and then you got the Sun card, right? These are like, you know, for every ending there is a new beginning. So this is what this is. This card encompasses everything the Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? There's something out there for you and it's coming, and all you have to do is ask. So I think this is really amazing. I hope that helped pile number 2, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. All right, let's get that out of the way. All right, pile number 3. So good to see you. You chose this. I like, you know, this crystal stone. I got it because I thought it looked like a heart, and it actually is to help dispel depression. So it's really good crystal or stone to work with whenever you're feeling a little depressed, okay? So maybe pile number 3, you've been feeling a little depressed lately, which is okay. We all have, you know, we all have our time. We all have our moments in life, and it's just, we really, you know, it's okay. You know, it all ebbs and flows. So, let's start actually, we're doing this a little differently than the other piles, but I feel called for you guys to do this. I'm actually going to pull your tarot. So, first we have the Queen of Wands, okay? And then we have the King of Wands. So I don't know if you're a fire sign or you, you know someone who's a fire sign. We also have the Emperor. So there's a lot of fire. And then we also have the Five of Wands. Okay. And then the last card is Two of Pentacles. Okay. So, something I would say about relationship, and when it comes to this relationship, both parties are, you know, first of all, they're both looking at each other. So there's something here to do with that. But on the same token, what I really see is that, like, probably you feel like you've just been fighting. You feel like you've been, you know, just kind of like tossing up like your responsibilities and your finances, all that jazz. But there's something here to do with creativity. There's something that Spirit wants to tell you in regards to a creative endeavor, okay? And when I see it with the Emperor, I'm really thinking, like, what choices are you making to empower yourself, okay? So, and not only that, it's like, you know, whenever there's this like strife in your life, like, look at yourself, okay? And see where you're not maintaining balance, right? Because something here is calling to you, and you have to be strong for it, to be quite honest, okay? And like the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, like, they're not afraid. The Emperor, they're not afraid to be who they are. They're not afraid to make decisions, right? And so it's time for you to make some decisions and to be who you are and be unapologetic and have that like fire sign energy within you. So Spirit's like really urging you to be like, be you. Do what you have to do. Make those choices that you have to make to really go onto that path of creativity, okay? And oh, look at this. So the fairies are saying, be yourself, okay? This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis of your personal power. Yeah, so this really, you know, is really coming in strong with this Queen, King, and Emperor. Like, you really, to get this personal power, because you have it, Spirit wants you to have it, right? You have to be who you are and be unapologetic, okay? And then look, you have the Summer card. So everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. But to me, summer is like a very fire situation, right? Like, oh, I'm sorry. There's a lot of... So like summer, it's the element of fire, right? So there's something about personal power, okay, that really is coming in strong for you, okay? And then look, solar plexus, you are worthy, you are everything and more. So this does go back to personal power. And look at sacral chakra, creativity, sex, money, what gives you pleasure, what lights you up. Yes, these are like the fire, like these are like very, what can I say, like fiery colors, you know, like it's not purple or green or anything. And look at this, you are a badass.